Yeah, little chickens. I found $1 when I was inside a Food Lion a few weeks ago. That's how this started. Now whenever I'm out, I'm trying to find money. Yo, for real, I just found $5 on the ground. Oh man, that's awesome. That's what happens when you always look down. But yeah, I think we're starting to work out a pretty good fueling strategy. It's just doing it, practicing it over and over again, like eating the gels every 20 minutes, like all the time, making sure that we're used to it. What's up, guys? We're out here getting some trail miles in, testing out the new vest. I went and got a Salomon running vest from REI. It's got these little slim bottles that they fit better. So we're about 4 miles in right now. So far, so good. Also testing out a magnet battery on my phone. And I've got it on my vest. I got gels, I got candy, I got all kinds of stuff. So far, so good. Just came through the 5K course for the first time. I'm probably gonna do one more loop and then head back. It's like an 8-mile, 9-mile run today. Whew. This vest is really nice. My other vest I got on Amazon was like digging into my sides really bad. This is so much more comfortable. I actually got two, as I found after I bought this. I went upstairs and found one that somebody returned, but it doesn't have the bottle, so it's a different size. So we're gonna test that one out on the next run, kind of swap back and forth between them. Also gonna test out charging my watch from the power bank while I'm still running. I did a quick check the other day and I just took my watch off during the run to see what would happen, and it just kept going. So I don't even think we have to pause it or anything. Just trying to test these things out in real time, because my watch, I think it'll last like, I don't know, like 13 hours of continuous use. It says 20, but I think I've seen people say that if you're just using it straight, it's gonna go faster. And I want to practice taking it off and putting it back on during the run, but I didn't bring the charger today, so we'll do that on the next run. Need some gummies. These are Sweet Tart Halos or some shit. Just had a little gnat fly in my eye. I closed my eye at the last second and like trapped it in my eyelashes, but there was no way to stop it from going in there. This is like a common problem actually here at the park. There's a lot of gnats. I didn't realize they would fly in your eyes like that. Whew. It's fucking brutal, man. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna finish up this 5K loop and then head back to the gym. Just wanted to test out the vest. Didn't want to do too much today. Really liking these flasks. We're gonna switch it up and try one. I've got 600 milliliter hydro flasks that have a slightly different shape at the top. So I'm gonna try one of those and one of these and see how they work in the vest. Yeah, overall super comfy. You can fit so much stuff in here. I've kind of held off from getting one for a long time because of the price, but it's definitely worth it. I think this is the, I think it's Advanced Skin 8 or something like that. Whatever it is, it's probably like a generation back, because it was $110 and most of them were about $165. But I did get that returned one with no bottles for $33, which is a crazy good deal for how much they normally go for. And I have extra bottles, so we're gonna test that out too. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Wish I got it sooner, but whew, it's really nice. And also, I was thinking about it on race day. I only really need one bottle, so I'm not gonna have to be so loaded down. Right now I got a liter of water, and I got gels, I got candy, I got my keys, I got my phone, I got my battery pack. I mean, I'm like maxed out, but it's not gonna be so heavy on race day because I'm gonna be refilling every hour, every so often. So probably just keep one bottle, a couple gels and some candy, and just refill it every single time I get back. Yeah, we're getting really excited. Less than 4 weeks out. Got my first 50K training run in last Saturday. I did it on the treadmill, which a lot of my friends thought was crazy, but I didn't make a video about it because it's just being on a treadmill for literally 5 hours. But yeah, that's what we did last Saturday. So that's our new PR, new distance PR, new time on feet PR. Well, no, it's not actually. We did 5:15 at the Whitewater Center 2 weeks ago. So this Saturday we're gonna try to go back to the Whitewater Center. The weather's looking crappy again, so I'm not 100%. We'll just kind of take it how it goes. Maybe we'll stay close to home and just run these trails instead. That way we don't have to be driving all around, just get disgusting and have to drive back. Whew. I'm coming up on mile 6, hour and 12 minutes in. About to get another gel. At an hour 20, we'll get another gel. Also, I really wanted to try these new gels that I got. This is Espresso Love. It's just like the regular one with caffeine. It's got, yeah, it's just this 40 milligrams of caffeine, but I did try earlier the Roctane Fuel cold brew coffee, and it tastes just like coffee flavored ice cream, which is one of my favorite things. So I'm really glad that I like that. I'm gonna go get more of those, but I really hope I like this one too, because this is the cheaper version of the Roctane. But the Roctanes are better because they have amino acids and they have sodium and they have a little bit more caffeine. So it's probably better to stock up on those for time lapse. But I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna go over my caffeine like really early. So I gotta watch it, because, you know, 3-4 gels later and that's 200 milligrams. And I'll probably end up drinking like an energy drink before the race. So it's just gonna be stacking. So I really gotta be careful that I'm not like, you know, the Mortons, they have 100 milligrams. So that's gotta be like every once in a while, maybe every few hours. I have a Morton or a Precision gel. Those both have 100. And then the Goos have 40. And we're gonna be eating candy. I think the plan is gonna be candy and the gels. We're gonna do some Gatorade, but not too much, because I don't really like it that much, especially when I'm going through it out here. But something I want to try this Saturday is I got a feeling this might work really good for me for some reason, for my body. We're gonna try cold McDoubles. Not as, like, you know, on the trail, but like just as fuel in general, because, you know, we're gonna have to eat real food. My body handles McDoubles really well, and I really like them, especially when I'm hungry. So we're gonna give that a shot and see if my digestive system can handle that during a race. So what we'll do is we'll probably run like 3 hours, eat some cold cheeseburgers, and then run another 3 hours and see how everything sets. And if I end up having bathroom problems or whatever, you know, on top of all the gels and everything, yeah, we're gonna have Uncrustables. We're gonna have a bunch of Uncrustables, cold McDoubles, probably full sugar Coke. I'm gonna do sliced watermelon for sure. Oh, we're at the hill. Oh, we can walk. There's only 2 hills on this 5K, so for this ultra training, you only get 2 walks. But yeah, I think we're starting to work out a pretty good fueling strategy. It's just doing it, practicing it over and over again, like eating the gels every 20 minutes, like all the time, making sure that we're used to it. Oh, it's really working out. So I want to get that practice. This hill goes on forever. During the race, I always gain positioning on this hill. Always. People slow down. It's hard. It's hard work. But I'm out here 2-3 times a week. This is my hill. This is my course. It's so nice out here. It's like 7:30 at night. So it's like almost sunset. It's not too many people. There's a lot of people by the lake, but get back to it. Once you get up on the course, back in the woods, it thins out pretty good. I'll show you this downhill section. This is what we call walkable downhill. When you're in the middle of a race like that, you probably don't want to run this, because, oh man, if you trip coming down here, it's gonna hurt so bad. You got a long way to roll. It's runnable downhill, but it just depends on what state of mind you're in. We come out here to this beautiful lake. Cold brew, no, espresso love, Gugel. Yeah, it tastes like coffee ice cream. It's so good. I knew I was gonna like those. Sometimes it's iffy, you know. It's a weird flavor. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's terrible. Oh yeah, it's so good. Looking like it's about to rain. Yeah, little chickens. So the battery pack has been running continuously for about an hour and 20 minutes now, and it's at 70%. I started off, my phone battery was really low when we started this run. It's jumped all the way up to 60%. So I think if we start off with a full battery, it'll have better results, but so far it seems to be about 25% per hour, which means we'll get about 4 hours of continuous charging, and then we can plug it into the Jackery at the aid station between laps and then take it back in a couple hours when we need it again. But yeah, that's good to know the breakdown on that. Probably don't want to carry it as much as I can because it kind of doubles the phone weight. But yeah, overall I'm really happy with the way it works. I'm holding it right now. It's just in my hand, between my hand and the phone. It holds in place pretty good. And then if you have it on the vest and you rip the phone out, it kind of just leaves the battery behind in the vest. And then, because the vest is a little tight, so you can just put it back on. But I kind of like that. Yeah, the only thing left to do is to test out charging the watch during a run with the battery pack. And I want to try to find a way to gauge how much battery we're getting after so much time, so I know like how long I need to do it for. I think even though it's going to be in a run, it'll pop up with the percentage, and so at the very least I can just unplug it, plug it back in, and it'll tell me if it's almost done, and we can put it back on. We'll try to throttle between 50% to make sure we don't lose the run. I really like the idea of posting that all as one run for 24 hours. I think that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully nothing happens with the data, because that would be an epic, brutal fail if that happened. Alright, we're coming across the finish line. The 5K course, our home course. Second time. I've been the local legend on Strava here for like 3 months now. People don't like to run that course, only if they have to. This is my training course. I run this all the time. It's a cross-country 5K with a pretty nasty hill. It's basically trail miles, so it's good training, especially for what I'm doing right now. Yeah, that's basically wraps up the run. We got 1 mile back to the gym. I'm gonna see if we can find some money on the ground on the way. I found $1 when I was inside a Food Lion a few weeks ago. That's how this started. Now whenever I'm out, I'm trying to find money. Doing a little side questing. Empty parking lots are good spots to find change or any other random things someone could have dropped. Yo, for real, I just found $5 on the ground. Oh man, that's awesome. That's what happens when you always look down. Covering all these miles, you're bound to cross some money. I knew it. That's so cool, dude. Oh my god.